Let's head overseas, and the immigration debate is dominating events in the UK again, where the Telegraph is reporting that thousands of migrants have been given visas despite failing an English language test. Let's catch up again with News Corp Europe correspondent and Sky News contributor Sophie Ellsworth. Thanks for joining us, Sophie. These issues just won't go away for the Starmer government, will they?
Yeah, great to be with you, Chris. Look, they absolutely won't. And this is just another farcical situation here in the UK where people are losing trust in the system of allowing people to migrate into the UK. And there definitely has been, widely spoken here in the UK, Chris, where there's an integration problem. Obviously, speaking English is critical to people assimilating into society here. And the fact that these tests are coming back with the wrong results opens up a giant can of worms for the government yet again with their failure to handle migration issues here correctly.
Now you're outside number 10 there a bit early in the morning for the PM to be up and about.
Look, he might be having scrambled eggs on toast because he's meeting with the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky today, also the French President and the German Chancellor, Chris, to obviously continue to discuss the issue of the war in Ukraine. He's really led the way, Sakia, with the coalition of the willing. And today is another important meeting with these world leaders. But we know there were those drone and missile attacks in Ukraine by Russia over the last few days. So it appears that this war is far from over, Chris.
Indeed, we'll see what comes of those talks later tonight, our time. I want to get back to immigration, though, because as it happens in this country, the public broadcaster plays a controversial role, seemingly supporting illegal immigration. The ABC has always been on that side of the argument in this country, and the BBC's under fire in the UK. Here's a little bit of what's been to air on the BBC.
We have some men in the audience who came over on small boats and are former asylum seekers.
I was a refugee and I passed many interviews in different countries.
I mean, these are real people. That would be someone like you.
If Nigel Farage is our next Prime Minister, and that's obviously what we're working to deliver, if you're in this country illegally, you will be deported back to the country from which you came.
Yeah, the BBC with some illegal immigrants in the audience. It's redolent of a Q&A stack in the ABC here, and it's an all attack aimed at Nigel Farage and reform, Sophie.
It does indeed, Chris. Look, just from that clip there, you almost feel like you are watching ABC's Q&A, but there's been a lot of outrage over this, that these illegal migrants were planted deliberately in the audience so that the British public would sympathise with their case and, argue that it is okay for illegal migrants to be here in the UK. A very controversial move. But look, Chris, the hits on Nigel Farage, the Reform UK leader, they just keep on coming. They will not stop trying to attack him. And this is one of his policies he's been very strong on, that if you're an illegal migrant, you came here over the channel, through the channel illegally, you will be tossed out of the country if he is the next Prime Minister.